Geeky Chess, my name's Steve, and today we'll be going over the WWE Elite Collection Mattel figure, Wrestlemania Booker T. Hopefully I got everything in there. Not sure what series it is, but it has True FX, so that's pretty cool. If you guys don't know what Hodgepodge reviews are, they are going up our Patreon before YouTube, and also these reviews are a little bit quicker than our standard ones. It's more or less unedited, briefly go over the figures, accessories, and give our overall thoughts on it. So not too in depth on the figure, and it's just kind of an easy way to get out a review of something that, hate to say it, but probably wouldn't do that well on this channel, but I still kind of want to talk about it a little bit. So this seems like a pretty decent format, and then don't have to worry about Kappa and stuff like that. Also, you might hear my dog in the background because he still has this collar on and he's making noises. But anyways, the main reason I picked this up is because I've been kind of starting to buy some wrestling figures here and there. Mainly sticking with like elites and ultimates for the most part. Although I did get those figure arts ones a while back, but that was kind of insanely cheap lot, so I just grabbed it. But been wanting to kind of pick up some WCW characters and some WWE, WWF guys that I really liked. But for the most part, probably just going to stick primarily to WCW guys. And that's why we got Booker T here. Loved Booker T back in WCW, Harlem Heat. Even his early WWE run, still a pretty decent fan of the guy because I can definitely dig it. Sucker. And his King Booker gimmick wasn't too bad. I thought he was a pretty decent heel. But anyways, to get into the figure here for the box, not too shabby. I guess we can move the ring here for a second. I actually have an original WCW ring, so when I get more of them, that's where they're going to end up. But package is pretty cool. It has like crashing waves in the background. You get the Wrestlemania logo on the bottom here. Actually, it comes with a Build-A-Figure for Dangerous Danny Davis. I'm already messing up once here. And then if you collect the rest of them, you get Woken Matt, Mick Foley, and Kofi Kingston. I do believe this Booker T is replicating his, from what it says back here, WrestleMania 19, where he wrestled Triple H. So still fairly early-ish Booker. Because, God, how many WrestleManias now? But to show you guys the parts he comes with, because I haven't taken him out yet, he does come with 2 arms and a set of legs. I'm probably going to use this stuff for like dismembered pieces. So I might do some like gore stuff with them and mess around with them a bit, but outside that, don't really got much else use for them. So it's between that or seeing if anybody could possibly use them. But anyways, getting back to the figure here. Also with these Hodgepodge reviews, they're unedited. So you guys get all the fun little nifty things. And again, be up on Patreon in advance. So if you guys would like to see these videos before everybody else, make sure to go check it out. Only $1. Donation anyways. But for Booker T, looks pretty nice. Head sculpt looks great. Like the eyes, got his little goatee thing going. Got the hair in the back, very accurate for Booker. Got his flaming tattoo on his shoulder there. Other shoulder. A sun? Flaming sun? Be honest, I can't say I've really paid too much attention to Booker T's tattoos, but you do get his trunks here, which has some more flaming house look. You got Booker T on the back here. Also says Booker T on the boots. Knee pads are made out of a soft rubber. Same with on the elbow pads. So they do have a little bit of adjusting they could do. Do hinder the articulation a little bit, but I do like the realism. And yeah, pretty jacked body. Not really too much to go over on these guys. There's not too much in terms of just the amount of detail on these guys. Like, it's really nice and looks like the wrestler, but there's not like extra armor pieces and stuff like what we're akin to. But he does come with extra hands, which on the character he does have his open hands, so you can kind of replicate the 5-time WCW champion look. Also, he stares at his hand and does the spin Rooney. Also, comes with one for the opposite hand. He has 2 gripping hands. One already on the figure. One for his right hand. And then has a pair of pointing hands if you want him looking at the crowd. Not sure which one. Actually, I'm probably going to go with the 5-time hands. It's been pretty pleased with those. Because it's just like, it's kind of the reason why you're buying Booker T, right? Because five-time WCW champion. Well, at least that's the reason why I'm grabbing him. Now, I guess, like, now that I think about it, this Booker T is a horrible idea for this reign. Because he's, like, hardcore WWE. My camera's having a hard time focusing. And then got to stick him in a WCW ring. But he's still a WCW guy, in a sense, so it kind of works. Because the Goldberg I got is also technically WWE. I do want to get, they do make a Harlem Heat version of this guy. So that might be something I look into, because you get him and Stevie Ray. Articulation's really solid in these guys, for the most part. I haven't really seen too much in terms of hindrance with his movements. But do get decent articulation at each of the sections, as you guys can see, which you definitely want to see on your wrestling figures, so you get him posing and doing their suplexes and special moves. I know he has kind of a hard time getting on his knees, having his upright to kind of get set up for the spinner Rooney. So that might be an interesting setup. But, which I know at some point I'm going to have to try to do, because it's going to have a fun thumbnail. But yeah, if you guys are a fan of Booker T in his WCW days, definitely recommend grabbing this guy. For the most part, I don't know if he was a Walmart exclusive. I'll have to look into that. But actually, now that I think about it, I think he was a Walmart exclusive from what I've heard. I'll put text here if anything otherwise. But pretty inexpensive there. I think it was $15. So I can also make some pretty decent customs. Granted, I don't know what to make customs of for me personally, because the only thing I'd really be looking at is trying to do a Zack from Power Rangers, and this body ain't doing. Maybe I got those like old Jack Power Rangers, so maybe I could just do like a super Jack version of all the original Rangers. That'd be kind of fun to do. But let me know in the comment section below if you guys were into WCW, if you guys like to see some more wrestling figures. I got a couple more I could maybe just randomly do for giggles. You know what? You can stay there. And if you guys like this format, and again, if you guys would like to keep up to date with these videos, they will go up on Patreon a day in advance. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become Ranger D. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.